back. Where you going? Talk to me.
There you are. It took you a while. I was getting worried you wouldn't make it. I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I'm Caradoc, your savior.
Caradoc.
What kept you so long?
I was looting the place. Yeah.
Figured you would. A place like that doesn't let anyone through easy. But you're standing here better than last time.
Pardon me?
I'm guessing you found something worth the trouble.
I found King Arthur, mate.
You found him. I'm truly sorry it turned out to be you.
Wait. What now? God, sorry, I'm yawning. It's really hot in here, and I don't usually sit in the chair for this long. What are you talking about? Sure, yeah, what are you talking about?
It seems that the Red Priests managed to succeed in at least one of their experiments. You were able to go deep into the weirdness, survive, and even bring a piece of our king's soul.
Alright, so we were in the weirdness.
I don't have to explain that this isn't something that happens every day. My job is to make sure it won't ever happen again. And this means you have to die.
Weird.
I'm truly sorry.
Don't bother fighting him, he's just gonna one-shot you. Part of the quest.
I'm sorry, but that had to be done. It shouldn't leave any lasting damage.
What the hell?
I had to do it. I had to get rid of the parasite that infested you a moment ago. You've seen, no, you've felt what he's capable of. This power can't be unleashed on Avalon. Not again.
What are you talking about? You almost killed me.
I could, but I have no issue with you. Only with what you carry within you. This means you're safe. Unless you decide to stand against me.
Yeah, so he doesn't like King Arthur.
You are much more valuable to me alive than dead.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
You found yourself in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years.
Nice.
Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead.
Oh, okay.
It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon. My journey, my mission, is to stop this from happening.
Just kill King Arthur.
No, but thanks to you, I finally destroyed a piece of him I couldn't have reached otherwise. And from where I stand, that's progress.
What do I have to do with all this?
What the Red Priests did to you must have been horrible. And yet, you've gained a unique ability to contain Arthur's powers within you. And what can be contained can be killed. That is why your assistance might be of help on my journey. My goal is to destroy King Arthur. To get rid of him, once and for all. There are pieces of his soul scattered across Avalon. I could use help in finding, collecting, and destroying them.
I mean... Do I do that? I don't know. I kind of want to help Arthur, but sure. I can help you, I guess, only because I think he's going to try and kill me later on anyway. Sure, what's your plan?
The plan is to steal Excalibur. Or at least, what's hiding within that damned blade. A piece of our king is bound to it. And so it needs to be destroyed.
Where is Excalibur
The
now?
sword is kept in the Horns of the South. It's a fortress. But if someone has this emblem, they can enter freely. Here, pin it to your clothes. If you decide to help me, you should get in without any issues. When you do, find the captain. Brendan's his name. He'll tell you the rest.
Alright, let's go.
I have something to do first, but you should get some rest. Judging by the waves, the journey won't be pleasant. Set up a camp and get some sleep. Then we'll sail for the Horns of the South.
Sounds good.
Ah, and here. Have some cobweb. Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Just in
this.
case I don't come back before nightfall.
Alright, let's explain this whole campfire situation and these cobwebs. Yeah, okay, yeah, signal all that. Right, check the quest. So, go to your action wheel, and we've got all of this, and obviously I said go up, and that selects the bonfire. Now you can run around, you can place this wherever you want. It'll turn red if you can't do it, if it's too close to water on like the wrong terrain or something, it goes red. Put it in the middle there. You can get a bunch of options, you can talk. So when you press talk, this will talk to King Arthur. Doesn't happen all the time, but if there's something cool happens, then you get a little prompt, and it'll tell you to camp. You can talk to him. Let's just get that over with now so I can explain the rest.
I should be gone. I should be gone. And yet, here we are. Whatever he tried, it must have failed. Something must have gone wrong. For him. For us, it was a stroke of luck. Hatred, yes. That much I understood. But why? What did I take from him that he would go so far? He speaks as if he knows me, as if he has seen something I have not, and yet I reach for it.
You are missing a
and there
bunch
is
of
nothing.
memories. Missing a bunch of memories, mate. Do you know what happened?
I felt him strike. For a moment there was nothing. No weight, no voice, no self. Just silence. But then you pulled me back,
This
didn't
chair
you?
is so creaky.
Or have I never left?
You don't know Cardiac, got his name already. Caradoc.
No. It seems that I should, but I don't. He knew me, spoke with certainty, with anger. But to me, he's a stranger. If he was a part of my past, then that past has been taken from me. I need to regain it.
Right. So what do you remember?
I don't... Not much.
That helps, doesn't it?
That isn't right. I should remember. I should.
You don't.
All
so-
I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It should have grown. It must have flourished in my absence.
No. So we're off to steal Excalibur.
Seems so. If Caradoc is hunting for more pieces of my soul, we should definitely claim them first. When we do, I should grow stronger. I should remember. I should be whole. Let's go then, young one. Let's not waste any more time. I left my kingdom strong. It should have only grown stronger in my absence. And if something threatens it now, then I will see it restored.
Okay, so that's what the talking does. We can cook for free. We get recipes, we can just cook like normal. Okay. So that's that. You can rest by like sleeping, like like we did in the bed. I'm not going to do that yet because that will go to the next phase. We can level up finally. So every time you level up, you get to pick a attribute and a skill. So attributes are the strength, endurance, dexterity, spirituality, and stuff we explained earlier. Again, I'm going to go endurance just because I want the extra capacity to like hold stuff. And we can easily get the melee damage from strength onto endurance using a perk. I will show you in a second. So we'll do that first. And what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way to the end on the skill tree. So the skill tree has like one-handed, general, two-handed, unarmed. So these are different fighting styles basically. Shield, stamina, health, parry, attack speed. Okay, all the magic and the stealth stuff, and then all the extra things in it. So healing and health are kind of useless because you still have to eat food and everything. There's no natural healing in the game. I think there's a few items you can get that provide you a very little amount, but it's pointless because it uses up like a whole ring or jewelry slot, and there's no point. Better things you can use. Anyway, so I like to just go armor straight away. So we have to get the first perk, increase armor value of your equipment. Just do that. This has 1, 2, 3, 4 levels to it. So we'll confirm that. Though this is the perk we want, this next one. Endurance increases your melee damage by 1% per point. So if you remember, back here, under the attributes, endurance here also gains melee damage here, plus 1%, which is the same as if we pick strength. So all we're missing out on by picking endurance now is the max stamina and the armor weight multiplier. And as I said, the armor weight multiplier is borderline useless, and max stamina is nice, but there's other ways to get stamina. So we'll just do this. We get more health, more weight that we can hold, which increases the amount of armor we can hold, and we get more stamina regen. And I think stamina regen's, I mean, honestly, stamina regen's kind of not very useful as well. Max stamina is probably better, but what's even better than both of those is having like stamina reduction. So when you swing your weapon, it uses less stamina. That's the best perks you can get, but they're a little bit rare. Okay, so we're done with that. Let's leave that. You can fuel the campfire. So what that does, so at night, the weirdness comes in really thick and sort of suffocates you, right? You don't take any damage, but it like blinds you. You get really dark and it's like foggy. All the monsters around you, like if you go and attack them, they get stronger. They sort of get possessed by the weirdness and get a buff. They give more XP and you get a bit better loot, and they all drop cobwebs when they die. Now what the fueling the campsite does is it lets you place down your campfire, fuel it, and it creates a little barrier so you can actually sleep in the wild. But honestly, that's kind of useless. You can just fast travel to or just travel to a city and just sleep like normal without using any cobwebs. The only time this is useful is if you want to teleport, because if you fuel the campfire, it also makes it into a beacon, so you can teleport anywhere. Though it's only a one-time use, so it costs 10. So if you want to go farm a bunch of ethereal cobwebs at night, and then you can use that, that's fine. But you might want to get a little bit stronger first before you do that, because it's a bit difficult. The monsters are quite tough. Restore Wayward Soul Power, that's the King Arthur ability that we had before, which honestly I don't really care for. So let's just rest. Save the cobwebs. Alright, and we can get on the boat. It's going to trigger the next cinematic, I believe. It's the end of the prologue.
The sea was restless, waves slamming against the hull as you left the island asylum behind. Caradoc's boat cut through the black waters, its course set for Avalon's shores. Then the deep stirred. A shudder ran through the vessel from neither wind nor tide, but from something far below. A presence, ancient and watching. And then it struck. The boat lurched violently, wood splintering as the sea itself rose in fury. A shadow moved beneath the surface, vast, coiling, inescapable. The next wave swallowed everything. Darkness took you. Salt filled your lungs. And then, light. The crash of waves. The cold kiss of wet sand. You were alive. The sea had spared you, but not without a cost.
I'm not entirely sure what it means by without a cost. I'm guessing it just means the friend that we had is not with us. Yeah, I don't know where he is. So yeah. He's not with us. Also, I forgot to mention our status for the Black Death is... sorry, the Red Death is gone. So... what does that mean? Oh yeah, because when we absorbed like King Arthur into us, he restored it. It did say it earlier, in that little chat we had with the guy before, but I forgot to point it out. Now we've got Shipwreck Survivor. Reduce incoming damage by 25. That's pretty good. So we're sort of immune to damage. That's nice. So we do need to loot all that over there, but our inventory is pretty full. So I'm going to ignore that. And instead we're just going to run. We finally have the map unlocked now. And we're just going to run over here, which is the Horns of the South. It's the player base area. It's where we can sell stuff and we can have our stash. And we can unload our inventory. Okay, so that's what I always would recommend. Just run straight there, ignore everything else. There are a few monsters around, like there's some zombies here. I just would leave them alone. You can fight them if you want. We can get some XP off them. So that's not bad. We got a bit more. What the fuck was that? Oh yeah, we have the that thing. I don't know what that is, but it came from over there. You can't really see. That's where we're trying to get to up there. So yeah, there's a chest here, so I'll dig that up. Get some bloodstone. I don't know what that is. And I accidentally used the ability. Whatever. You can press B again to cancel it. Let's eat some meat, let's get our weapon back, let's just carry on running up this road. This is going to be our first beacon, or fast travel point, whatever you want to call it. Yep, and there's a corpse eater here. This is like one of the basic enemies in the game. They're a little bit harder than the undead. They have a lot of like fast attacks. They drop some good stuff with some armor. So yeah, these are the fast travel gates, so they let you fast travel everywhere. Obviously you need to find more than one in order to use them. So the next one is up here, right outside the base, which is that big castle over there. You can't really see, it's a bit foggy. Before that though, I think we're going to head this way. So a new rule, as you play, always click on these statues when you find them. Because they just give you buffs to a random skill, essentially, whatever one. This one gives you one-handed. Esgar the Protector, devoted guardian of Prophet Seer, Edgar battled the Scourge of the Red Death, aiding in the founding of the Red Church and the Island Asylum. His dedication saved countless lives during a time of despair. May his memory be praised and never forgotten. Ignore this guy, he will annihilate you right now, but once you've sort of finished this whole area, he has one of the best armor sets you can get, so definitely kill him. You have to fight him, it's like a dueling thing. There's one on every map, and he's a dueler, so you just fight him. He's very powerful. But he's got some really good armor. Let's get this other one. So now you see we've got this one here. We can actually fast travel to this one over here if we want to. We're not going to do that right now. But yeah, it's free to do. You can do as much as you want. And that brings us to here. So this is a safe space. There is a barrier across here you can see at night. So you can just place your campfire down here and rest as much as you want. Let me rest till night time. Just so you can see. I believe night is this middle one here. It's like 10 o'clock. Yeah, so you can see all these, like, this thing here. So this is what it looks like outside at night. You get all this yellow ring around you. All the creepy music starts. And then this is safety. You can see by the big barrier that goes into the sky. And that surrounds the entire place. Okay? And that lets you sleep. So you can still sleep all the way through everything. Okay, I'm just going to sleep till morning, just so everyone's at their shops and everything. Oh, and we can level up again, apparently. I've read that right. Yeah. So I'm going to level up. Yeah, I'm just going to level this up. We need to get to strength to level 3 at some point as well, just to make it easier to mine stuff, which we will need later on, but right now it's not that important. Let's get this perk finally. So now we don't need to worry about leveling up strength because we're now getting 1% damage for every perk we have in whatever that was called, endurance, I think. Yeah, endurance. Alright, let's talk to this guy. He's sleeping on the job. Why don't we give him... Oh, let's give him a little scare. One of your life.
What's happening? In the name of the All Mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you before. All right, true. Why didn't you, eh? You could have killed me. So you're not one of them bandits, then? Who are you, huh? This pin. I can't say I see it very clearly at this
Show him the pin. This guy's drunk.
present moment, but it does look important. Very official. But I remember Fergus said something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, royal person, on behalf of the keepers. You are a great friend to our own. Welcome. Please, speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet thee properly.
Nice.
Have a pleasant rest.
I hate this
of
character
the day.
already.
Open it up, boys!
Fair enough. Okay, this is our merch. Oh, this is the area that belongs to us. It's safe and it's where all the shops and everything are. So yeah, yeah. There's a stash here and everything. This is the nice place.
All mother's tits. I just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins.
Okay, maybe
Who
not.
might you be? You don't look like one of them. Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it.
Hey.
And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
Am I?
I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already.
Who's Braden?
You don't know? He's the captain of this entire circus. I thought since they let you in, you must have an in with him. And it turns out you know even less than I do. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything.
Maybe there's something else I can help with.
You do realize you won't score any points with the keepers by helping me, right? Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. The things we have to do sometimes aren't exactly done according to the rule book.
Sure. I don't care so long as I'm getting paid.
All right. A woman named Ness has my cargo and I need it back.
I'll go.
I don't know where she is, but starting the search near the Arc Spire seems
I have no idea where that is.
And yes, you'll get paid.
Good.
Just bring me the wares.
Good. Who are you?
Name's Orla. I'm a merchant. Or I try to be, when my business isn't being held hostage by a bunch of idiots who seem to be terrified of women.
Nice.
What was I thinking when I decided to leave Timberwall? Should have stayed there.
Hell is Timberwolf.
You've never been to the merchant capital? Well, you didn't miss much. Yes, it's rich and extravagant, but only if you're rich and extravagant, too. Other than that, it's a place like any other. The same pain and misery hiding behind gilded walls. It's not as exciting as people think. Or, well, maybe it is if you like living with a bunch of backstabbing crooks. Yeah, now I remember what I was thinking when I left that place.
Sounds fun. And you on your way back home?
I have no home in Timberwall. Well, we have an estate.
Oh wow, she's
It hasn't
rich.
felt like home for a long time. I feel like every time I go back, I recognize it less and less. The people are getting greedier and more desperate by the day. Business is slow, I'm not gonna lie.
In real life.
With the weirdness creeping in from the north and bandits everywhere, trade's just not as profitable as it used to be.
That sounds horrible, love.
I don't know. Being a merchant from Timberwall used to mean craftiness, taking risks, looking for opportunities. Now, they only care about keeping their heads down and preserving their fortunes.
See how that can be a bit boring. Wanted to run away. Since there's a story behind these backstabbing crooks.
Not really. It's more of a requirement if you ever want to be successful in Timberwall. My family is full of them.
That's nice, isn't it? Ugh. Sorry. Fuck knows. Right. Well, that was nice. I thought there's more. You must have some stories from your time on the road. I'm trying to talk to everyone, like get all their dialogue out of the way.
And almost none of them happy. I'll never forget the first time we stumbled upon a place after a cloud of awareness oozed through. It was a small settlement, just a few houses.
Okay.
There was this odd, bitter taste in the air. The place was completely abandoned. Or so we thought. Until we started finding them, one by one. A man who tried to chop off his legs after they started sprouting antlers. Another one who gouged his eyes out, so he wouldn't have to look at his child melting into the floor.
I'm so confused.
A woman in the farthest corner of the settlement managed to stab herself in the heart before it got to her.
So a fog does weird stuff
Stopped
to
it all
you.
and ran back to Timberwall that day. I'm still not sure why I didn't. I guess giving up just isn't in my nature.
Well, that was a lovely story, dear. Now let me sell you all my junk. Alright, so. Just sell everything, basically. None of this is useful. Keep the torch, because they can be a bit annoying to get. Burning him, just keep all the spells, because I don't know. Can't remember if they are, I think you can buy them anywhere, really. You can buy some of them, but not all of them, so. Just sort of keep hold of them in case you want to become a mage, even if you're doing this, so something like this. Or a different build. I just sell everything, don't worry, I know it's only selling, like this was 110, it's only selling for 11. So it's 10% of the price value we're getting for everything at the moment. Okay, we got more rings, I'll have a look at those in a minute. Okay, I'm not playing a mage, so I don't really care about these potions. Or these ones. I only care about health potions, honestly. Everything else is useless. Movement speed, I don't care. So just these two. These are origin potions. These are useful later on if we're doing crafting. But apart from that, or if you want to change your entire build, then use them. But right now they're not useful. I'm just going to put them in a stash. So we only want health potions. This is our food. I don't care about I don't care about coatings, and I don't care about this. Increase dash speed for 10 seconds. Never gonna use that. Keep all that. This stuff, I guess we don't really need. How much diary? Okay, we don't need these because they're I can't remember if these are quest items though. Letter to the prior. Let me have a look. Where was it? Letter. It's time was Ukraine was yes. Placement. Did Prophet's teaching ever command us to subject her to follow tortures? Okay, so I think this is the only one we have to keep. Not sure if it's used for the quest. Let's find someone to deliver the letter to.